Hi, this is Leora Alderson with My Trainer Fitness and Boomers Reinvented. Because I'm a baby boomer, and I'm passionate about helping others ignite the light within them, helping others to discover their dreams and to reconnect with their authentic self, with their inner selves, with their most fit, healthy, successful self. The one that's, if you're fat, for instance, if you're overweight, it's the thin person in you that's waiting to come out and live her life. So let her out. Here's the thing. Here's a quote that I came up with today for one of our memes, the things that people share online. And that is, as I was thinking about struggling, we were biking. The weather is much nicer and milder today in North Carolina, and even though it's still not quite spring. And so we got our bikes out and we're biking up the hills in our neighborhood, and not having done it pretty much most of the winter, it was quite a challenge, and I wasn't able to get nearly as many sprints and laps in as I had been at the end of the summer or fall of last year. And as I was really struggling and panting up that last hill, I kept telling myself, yes, you can. Yes, you can. And you get to the top and you feel much better. It's about focusing on what you can do and not on what you can't do. So focus on what you can do, focus on what you can have, and then go toward that. So for instance, we just shift our mindset from I'm too tired to go to the gym to thank God I have a gym to go to. How fortunate am I to be healthy enough to work out? So rather than bemoaning the things or being tired, when we tell ourselves I'm too tired, we're reinforcing the tiredness. If in that moment, instead of saying I'm tired, we were to do 10 squat jumps, 10 squats, or squats, and 10 sit-ups, 10 push-ups, or however many we can do in, say, a minute's time, we shift our circulation, we shift our physiology, we totally shake up our circulatory system and feel revived. It increases our heart rate, and suddenly we went from being tired to now being energized. We are human energizers. We can create our own energy on demand. And that's the thing, and that most people, I think, don't even realize, is that, of course, there are times that we may be too tired and we can't even do that. But most of the time, the tiredness comes from the fact that we haven't been using the body in activity throughout the day. You know how if you're on a long cross-country drive and you feel a lot more tired at the end of the drive, even though you've been sitting the whole time? Well, that's because our bodies were not designed to sit. They were designed to move. So think about your favorite music turning on. If you like to dance at all, even if you only dance in private, but your favorite jamming, rocking music comes on, and it's foot stomping, you just can't sit still. You have to move to it. And it's that energy, and at the end of that, you feel more energized, you feel more ebullient, I think that's the way to pronounce that word, and happier. And that's the movement. That's the magic of movement. So when it is that you're feeling down, we change your state. So the quote I came up with earlier this morning, this afternoon when we were biking, is that I shall stretch toward my personal best until the day I die. I shall stretch toward my personal best until the day I die. Because here's the thing. If we don't seek our best, that's where unhappiness lives. Because we know on some level what our inner blueprint, our vision for ourselves, of ourselves is. And when we're falling short of that blueprint, when we're not meeting that inner vision, then we are unhappy and irritable, frustrated, and angry. And at some point, we either go toward we build that building in that blueprint, in that vision, and begin to live our life more fully, the life that we're destined to live, or we give up. And if we give up, we have to cover up that we've given up, because very few people who've given up acknowledge that it's because it's too painful to say that, you know what, I don't think I want to live my life to the fullest. I don't think I want to be the best I can be. I don't think so. So we can't really And we shouldn't, and I'm glad we don't really say that out loud. But at the same time, then we have to start lying to ourselves about why we're not doing that. Well, think about it. Here's how it works. If we're too tired to go to the gym, what do? We make excuses. And if we're around family and friends who support our goals, our higher, harder goals, then they will nudge us and pull us when we're lagging. And then we do the same for them, which is why it's so important to have a really healthy support network. And if you don't have one, then find one. And you start finding that by being that for somebody else and being that for yourself first. So don't think about it. Don't second guess. As Nike says, just do it. Or as Seth Godin says in his new book that I've really been enjoying, What to Do When It's Your Turn. And it's always your turn. And he says, only do it. So make the decision to be the best you can do, be the best you can be, and stretch toward your personal best every day. That's what I wish for you. And have fun doing it. You will never regret it. No one ever regrets a workout. We only regret the things we do that we know we shouldn't do. So if we shouldn't, as Tony Robbins said, if you shouldn't, then you mustn't. And if you should, then you must. So go be your very best self. You will never regret it. And let me know. Talk to us on our Facebook page, My Trainer Fitness Facebook page, and mytrainerfitness.com, or send me an email, leora@mytrainerfitness.com. I look forward to hearing your stories. Good luck.